Hi everybody, welcome back to Millennial Stitchers. We just took a quick 9-month break and didn't tell anybody, so that's really fun. So I'm Sarah. If you're new to the channel, hi. I've been gone since December of last year, and I know that because our stockings were up in the background right here. So they're gone now because it's about to be October of 2021. So please forgive me for that. I'll go into a super quick explanation, but before anybody panics, Nathan's just in the other room. Y'all, I tried so hard, but he just kind of doesn't have that stitchy bug. Maybe one day I can get him to really take that on, but he actually really enjoys playing guitar, so he's been working on that a lot. A lot's changed for us in our lives, so I guess, I can't win everything. So I definitely still have mine. And, before I get too far, I have stuff kind of all surrounding me because it's been 9 months. So some stuff's been happening with my stitchy stuff. I'm filming this on my phone and it's going to be super informal. I'm not really going to do a bunch of retakes and edits and stuff. One of the reasons that I haven't been here is I think I was starting to feel a lot of pressure, not from you guys, but from myself. I tend to do that a lot. There was also a lot going on in our lives, which maybe I'll talk about towards the end of the video, just because I know some of you are here for stitching and not to hear about my crazy life. But basically, I was spending a lot of time after recording, editing, like cutting stuff up and adding stuff. So I think right now, just to get myself back in the swing of things, I'm just gonna sit here and record myself, and it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be, and it's gonna be fine. So that's what we're gonna go with. And we're just gonna try it out and you guys can let me know. I will say as well, if you need to get in contact with me or you have any questions about anything in this video, since it is gonna be super informal, comment down below, or you can send a message to our Instagram, which is on my phone, so I'll get it and I can respond to it and send you anything that you need to know. But anything that we go over today will be in the description box below, and if I somehow forget it, just shoot me a message or a comment and I'll be happy to give it to you. So yeah, once again, I'm Sarah, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into this. I guess we will start with my current whips. Now, please forgive me if I show you something that you have already seen. I was pulling out some of my completed projects and I really don't remember what I've shown you guys because it's been such a long time. So we're just gonna go with what I've got going on here. So we'll start with whips. I really only have one that I'm actively working on. This one's just not done, which I'm confident that you guys have seen this. But this is Winter House, and guys, I love this pattern, but the white is killing me. These are gonna be trees, so none of the back stitching's done on this, and I still need to do quite a bit of snow over here, but I just got kind of tired of doing the snow, and then summer hit and I was like, I don't want to work on winter in the summer. So it's so pretty though. Every time I pull it out, I'm like, you really should finish that, Sarah. And I will, one day it will get done. So, but for now, it's just gonna roll back up. But that's what I have left to do on it. I got some like, iridescent, I think that's the word I'm looking for, little beads to go on there, like to act as snowflakes too. I don't know what that was, but to act as snowflakes. So we'll see about that. But the main one that I've been working on is, of course, a Halloween project because it's almost Halloween and that is the most fun thing to stitch in my humble opinion. So of course I just sat the camera down and started recording. So it's in a hoop, which, do you like my fabric? These are from the dollar store and I put some people in my cross stitch group onto them. They are amazing. So check those out. Let me go ahead and de-hoop this so you guys can see kind of how this has been going. Bear with me. This is just on 14 count black Aida, which I normally work on 18 count, but I have a bunch of black Aida from Mystic Fabric that I bought from her, and I just kind of like to use it. And I don't have a hard time working on black, especially if I have my lamp with me. So this is from Satsuma Street. Oh my gosh, right? Okay. So this is it currently. It's definitely one of the best patterns I've done so far, in my opinion. I really enjoyed doing it, you know, from top to bottom. So there's a little bit more down here, and then there's a banner to kind of finish it off. And I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'm thinking I'm gonna put it like on a scroll and maybe sew some fabric behind it. But I went to Joann's and was looking around. I'm gonna go to my local my local craft shop as well. I wish I had a local needlework shop, but they kind of have a little bit of everything, but they have a lot of really cute fabric. So I think I'm gonna go there. It's just hard because this pattern is like really intricate and I don't want anything to pull away from the colors. And I just finished the skull today, and I was really proud of myself. That was like a goal of mine to finish that today. And once I get off here, I'm going to try to finish this on the other side. But this has really tested me on making sure that everything lines up, because sometimes we all do it, don't fib, we fudge a little bit if we mess up. And you can't really do that on this because they have to line up exactly or ain't gonna add up. So so that being said, this pattern has been a little bit of a challenge for me, but I really enjoyed it, and I really like it because you can see the progress as you go. It doesn't feel like I'm stitching nothing. And speaking of that, I have been doing something new that I posted about online, and I got a lot of responses that I wasn't necessarily expecting about tracking stitches. So I follow Fat Quarter Shop, Pam and Steph, Stitching by the Shore. Those are 3 people that I watch pretty regularly. Anyway, this is from the It's So Emma Stitchery, and they talk about it on Fat Quarter Shop. And I saw one randomly at a quilting store, and I was like, I definitely need to have that. So I picked it up, and I love it, guys. So let me show you. I've only tracked this one project so far, but this is what it looks like. I did have to add a sticky note because it takes me forever to stitch stuff. But I'm able to, let me lift this up. First of all, you can have the pattern name and designer on the top, and then your start date and your end date. This book fits 50 projects. You can also include your stitch size and your floss here. Here's a time tracker, not nearly enough space for me because I'm all over the place. And then any notes. So I make notes of when I finish the different pages because I'm really excited about it. And I also make notes because I track my stitches, which is really exciting. So there's a couple things I'm going to show you, but there's an app on my phone and I have an app on my tablet, and both of them kind of serve a similar purpose, which I can talk about both of those briefly. But I track my stitches, and a lot of people were like, oh no, don't track your stitches. You know, they were not big fans of that. I love tracking my stitches, and let me tell you why. Let me move those as well. Tracking my stitches is really motivating for me. Like today I set a goal for myself to beat my record in my book on this pattern. Okay, sorry, I got a notification and I swore that it was gonna cut off, but it didn't, so yay. Okay, so I set a record for myself, or a goal rather, to set the record. My current record, I believe, is 874 stitches in a day, which that's a lot for me. I'm a really slow stitcher, but I was really aiming to get 1,000 today. Day's not over. As soon as this is over, I'm just gonna set it to upload, like I said, and start stitching again. That way it's stress-free, but I still have a video out there for you guys and for myself, because I kind of want to be a little bit more accountable, because I find that a lot of the times I don't make time for stitching, and I need it. Like, it's so relaxing to me and rewarding. And heck, I like to be able to show you guys what I'm doing. So I definitely need to have some stuff done. I think that was part of my problem as well, as was so slow stitching that nothing was getting done and there's nothing to show you. But here is some of my recent trackings, and I understand that it is probably flipped for you guys, which is not helpful. But in that stitch so far, there's 9,230 stitches. So I just love it. It's really rewarding, especially on those stitches where it doesn't look like you're making any progress. And then you do your math at the end of the day and you've put 400 stitches in there, whether it looks like you have or not. That's just really rewarding for me, but I'm also, you know, a teacher. I'm a math person. I like that kind of stuff. So highly, highly recommend this if you want to give it a go. I love it. So I use it every single day. So definitely recommend this, and we'll be keeping it handy for a long time to come. The other thing that I have been getting into is making needle minders. Y'all, I was buying needle minders like crazy, right? Because for me, I need them. And then I started talking to a friend of mine from my local cross stitch group, and they were like, Sarah, just make them. And so now I do. And I love them. So I just have two that were sitting right here, so I'll show them to you. I have Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. Please excuse my nails, I need to be redone. I have Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, and I just attach it with some strong glue and 2 little magnets. And then this one I did specifically for the project that I'm currently working on. Reasons obvious. And it matches perfectly, and I love it. So I actually have this one in 3 different colors, and I have a bunch of the Disney villains, and every time I go to Joann's I find myself buying more to make needle minders with. I will say Maleficent here has been retired for the time being, because as cute as she is, these horns are not friendly to my floss. When I have it in long strands, it like gets tangled up. It's very aggravating. So she's real cute to look at. Anywho, I guess we will go ahead, just so this video is not 3 days long, go into my current finishes for 2021, and maybe some that you've already seen because I cannot remember, which is not helpful to you at all. I understand that. Okay, so the first one that we'll go over is from the Let's Talk Season series, and I really cannot, I feel like maybe I've shown you this, so if I have, just excuse me and forgive me. But it is the Let's Talk Autumn, I believe, and the only thing that I did differently than was suggested in the pattern is I did add beads, Mill Hill beads, little seed beads, throughout, as you can see, and I also did it on hand-dyed Mystic fabrics. So that is what that looks like. This was really fun to stitch for me. These go by really fast, and when I stitched this, it was the only one out, and now they have them all out, and I do have those. I'm trying to remember, because I have stuff all over my house that's cross stitch, which is also probably not great. I'm sure Nathan just loves that about me. But I often stitch in our living room because, fun fact, we don't have air conditioner downstairs in our house, and so we have a window unit, and I need that. Okay. I also have done one of the countdown to Christmas cards. Let me tell you what, this plastic canvas is not my friend. I had a heck of a time with this plastic canvas, y'all. Okay, like that is the cutest little number 1. I love it, but I have not started number 2, and Christmas is in 3 months, and thus far I've gotten 1 done since January, if that tells you anything. Okay. Let's see what else I did. I did an Easter project that was featured on Fat Quarter Shop's website, and let me tell you about this. I thought it was going to be this super quick, super fast. Oh look, I have some more of my needle minders in here. I thought this was going to be a super fast pattern, and let me tell you what. It wasn't. It took me forever, and it was actually funny because I was thinking that it was taking me forever, and then Kimberly from Fat Quarter Shop was like, this took a really long time. Yes, it did. And it's very cute, but yes, it did. Just because I have it, here is a Sully needle minder, and then just like a little book, maybe if I can get it turned around, gosh, a little needle minder. So they're super cute. I have a bunch of them just all around my house. So let's see. Here is my patchwork bunny. Clearly my fabric was a little excessive, but when I get this fabric from Misty, it's already sewn, and so it doesn't fray, and so I really don't like to cut it. So he is super duper cute. Love him. The colors are showing up a little funky, but that's okay. You can kind of get the idea. He's so cute. I did get some Easter stuff to kind of finish him with, but clearly he is in this bag and not in FFO, which is okay. you know what? I'm telling myself that it's all right. If I don't feel like finishing it right now, I'll finish it when I feel like it, and I'm just gonna keep on stitching for my enjoyment. I'm trying really hard to not put so much pressure on myself to finish stuff, especially because the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch finish stuff beautifully, and you know, I aspire to be like that. Okay, so here is another very exciting pattern that I did, and it is from the Cross Stitch for the Earth book, which I will share with my pile of purchases over here. But it is 4 different seasons, and I'm in love with it. So I really enjoy the beading. I don't enjoy doing it. I enjoy how it looks afterwards. So this actually has a ton of beads in it. I'm trying to figure out, the lighting in my living room is not fantastic. But the winter panel, oh, this is different too. The winter panel, it's really hard to tell. You can see it a little bit. I did add the metallic DMC to these flowers. That was not called for. They actually called for it to be like left blank. We have a cute little fox. I loved doing the winter part, but when I did the winter, I was also ready for winter to be here. Heat is not my favorite thing in the world. I also added the metallics to this cloud. I just kind of added it throughout where I thought I needed it, but I love this pattern, and there are some better pictures of it on my Instagram if you'd like to see that with better lighting. So my other project that took the majority of the year, I cannot actually show you, and that is because it is a project that I'm doing a 3-part series for my grandparents, and it's going to be a humongous surprise, and just on the off chance that my grandma finds my channel, I do not want my mom and papa to see what I'm doing for them, so I cannot show you guys yet either. I'm so sorry. I will say I've only done one of the 3. It's a really specific type of pattern, and while I was working on that, I found that the Emma Condren one, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a break from that so I can do this. So I did finish it. It's not a fully finished, it's just folded up in a bag like all these other ones, but it's really pretty, and I actually cannot wait until I can show it to you, but more, I can't wait to see the look on their face. So that's very exciting for me. Okay, so I guess before I go into my purchases, I'm looking around me at my floor space because I have just, like I said, stuff everywhere. I will go ahead and talk about the 2 apps that I use. So I do have an app on my little Android tablet, I guess you would call it, and Pattern Keeper is on here. So I use this, and then you guys are gonna I'm trying to think of the one on my phone. Markup XP is what I use on my phone. I've used both of them. I have the full version of both of them. They both have incredible strengths, and I love them. I will say, however, that I do prefer, I have it on the other side obviously, paper patterns on a clipboard. So I do use the XP one on my phone more, and I'll tell you why. On Easy PDF, no, not Easy PDF, what am I saying? On the one on my tablet, Pattern Keeper is what I'm trying to get out of my mouth. You have to like scan in PDFs, and sometimes it doesn't read them, at least for me, but my tablet's also kind of old, so that could be a big part of it. But on my phone, I can just take pictures of my paper pattern on my board, and I can upload it, and I can track. So that's how I do my daily tracking, and I love it. And it was like, I want to say $11, something like that. It wasn't terribly expensive for the full version. One-time fee, totally worth it for me. There are trials of both of those if you would like to try them. I'd love to know what you think. I would love to know what you think about counting your stitches. You guys have to let me know. Okay, so I use both of those, but I mostly use Markup XP on my phone. So now that I've talked for almost 20 minutes, we're gonna go into all of my purchases that I can scourge up around my house. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Summer Stitchers box, Southern Stitchers Summer Cross Stitch box, if I can get that out of my mouth. This is from southernstitches.com, and I will include their website down below because the owner is a friend of mine and she is spectacular, so you definitely want to check her out. I will also say that not everything she sent is in this box because I've taken stuff out and used it, which is super fun. So I will read it off at the end what's in here, but I will show you what I have in here so far because I have not used it yet. So to start, from Lady Dot Creates, I have this cute little bee. Bees were the theme. And then I have some finishing border, which is super cute. I have some hand-dyed fabric here. This is papyrus, and it's an 18 by 27, 18 count. We were able to pick our fabric, and you guys know I'm an Ada person. All my cross-stitch friends are trying desperately to get me into linen, and I'm just not there yet, y'all. I'm trying. I'm not there yet, though. And then we also got some moisturizing skin lotion for stitchers. And then some beeswax, which is awesome. Definitely can use this always. And then we got some classic Colorworks colors, which, fun fact, I desperately need some classic Colorworks. There's also some weeks in here that I'll pull out and tell you what we were sent. And they're so expensive, guys. Like, I really want to try some of these fancy flosses, but holy moly, I could buy 5 skeins of DMC for the price of one of these. So she sent Classic Colorworks Tea and Biscuits, Chesapeake Bay, that's such a pretty blue, Dandelion Stem, so pretty, and Honeycomb. So remember, this is a summer box. I know it's October almost, just, you know, bear with me. And then for weeks, she sent Yukon Gold, Turkish Red, Navy, and Pecan. So definitely a lot of money in floss. And I have a bunch more floss in these bags that I will share with you that I've collected because I bought a bunch of floss for a project that I can't remember what the project is. So that's really helpful, isn't it? So here is, if you want to take a look at it, all the different items that were in the box. But there was an exclusive chart that I've already pulled out: cross stitch fabric, floss, finishing items, waxers. There are scissors that I'm going to show you. It is actually this cute little pair and the scissor fob, which is fun. And then Pat's favorite needles, which I am now obsessed with, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love them. So a bunch of those are in my hoard over here. Okay, I'm not even gonna pretend like that's not what it is. So we will start with some patterns, I guess. So I did, like I showed you, get the Emma Congren, if I'm saying that right, cross stitch for the Earth book, which, you guys, is beautiful. I got it off Amazon and it is so pretty. Oh my gosh, like, the patterns in this book are spectacular. Here is the pattern that I did in the book. Absolutely gorgeous. I actually plan to do many of the patterns in this book, and it is such a steal of a deal. She really, you know, I feel like doesn't charge very much for her patterns, which is awesome because, you know, I'm on a budget, even though all of this stuff probably doesn't look that way. I am, because Nathan and I are hoping to get me a new car by the end of the year, which is super exciting. So moving on, here was the one-of-a-kind pattern that we got, which is so cute because bees were the theme. I absolutely love it. It is from Annie B's Folk Art. So cute. I'm gonna try to get into the Mill Hills, guys, but I'm gonna be honest, the amount of beads intimidates me a little bit. I feel like I am not proficient enough. I bought these off of Cross Stitch Unload, and they are full Mill Hill kits. So one of them is Autumn Harvest Collection, and it is the Tombstone. Super cute. And then again, Autumn Harvest. Clearly we can see what my preferred theme is, and it is Monster Mash. So cute. All right, so now we will look at a couple more patterns. So I did get the collector's issue of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazine that I love, and you know, I'm not gonna get through all this stuff that I want to get through before Halloween. I'm gonna be lucky if I can get through this and the next pattern I have in mind, which is a Doreen Jones. But like, how cute is that, guys? I love cats. So cute. So I did get that. All right, and then I did a hands-on design Jack-o'-lantern Junction Farm. So cute. Oh my goodness. When I pulled this out of my drawer today, I forgot that I had even bought it, which is really fun, you know. When you forget you have stuff, it's like buying it all over again. Very exciting. So this is a fun pattern that is gorgeous. And then Autumn Lane Stitchery, Autumn Town. Oh my gosh, y'all. I have been eyeballing this for a while, but how beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. I just love this, and I love that I could stitch the same thing with different colors in the trees over and over again. That's so fun to me. So I do have the Spring Let's Talk right here. Let's Talk Spring by Hands On Design. Don't know where my other one is. I'm pretty sure it's in the other room, but you know, I'm not gonna get up and go get it because I'm recording and not stopping. I promised myself. Okay. So Let's Talk Spring. Beautiful. Haven't stitched it yet, but beautiful. Okay. Let's see. We'll just continue with patterns. I still have stuff in bags here. Okay. So everything I'm going to show you now is from Southern Stitchers. My cross stitch group took a trip there and it was amazing. Oh my gosh. I think it's definitely like my favorite shop that I've been to. It was a little bit far away for us, but totally worth it. We'll definitely go again. Absolutely adored it. So, she was so sweet. I'll tell you, she like set up an area for us to stitch. We talked, we hung out. It was great. It was so fun. And her store is awesome. Definitely recommend, and her link will be straight down in the description. She's an amazing person to talk to. And definitely a small brick and mortar shop to support. So I got the hands-on design. Let's Talk Summer. Oh my gosh, guys. How cute is that? I love the little fireflies. I think those are my favorite. Adore that. I'll show those last, I think, because I made a new discovery that I didn't even know existed. How I didn't know, who's to say, but I love them. Okay, so this is from Primrose Cottage Stitches, and it is Boo Bash. It's so cute. It's just a really simple one. This is one of the patterns I'm going to try some fancy floss, that's what I call them, on, because it only uses 5 colors and 4 of them are fancy flosses. So I'm gonna give it a go and see how I like it. But I'm going to a festival next weekend, and I am going to be doing the Halloween October spooky stitch along type thing through Facebook, and we have to stitch every day, and I'm not trying to take a day off the first week of the month. So I will also leave information about that down below because it's super fun, and all you have to do is post your pictures of your progress and you're all good to go. So I definitely recommend it, and I'll be in it, so I'd be happy to talk to you guys if you guys decide to join. So I also picked up a Stitching with the Housewives Pumpkin Picking Day Back Up the Truck. Guys, look at these little pumpkins. Oh my gosh. This is a pattern nope, never mind. I'll say that next. Look how they finish that stuff. That is goals right there. Absolutely love it. This is another one I'm going to try fancy floss on, I think, if I can ever find somewhere that has them all, because I am not trying to pay shipping for multiple places. This is also Stitching with the Housewives Boo to You. One of my amazing friends put this in my cart while I was checking out, and I'm so glad she did, because look at this little pumpkin's teeth. Oh my gosh, look at that. How stinking adorable is that? Absolutely love it. And like I said, I really like Black Ada, so it's perfect. Okay, one more Stitching with the Housewives. This is up on the housetop. This is one of their Christmas patterns. Guys, so cute. There's chickens flying the sleigh. So cute. This one I've been eyeballing for a while. It's Stitchy Stars by It's So Emma Stitchery. So cute. So it's a Lori Holt design, and I'm obsessed. I really like these colors, but I'm also contemplating changing them. Not sure yet, but really like this, and I was going to buy this online. So when I saw it in store, I was like, have to have that. I also picked up the Hand and Heart most recent. Is this the most recent? It's their Halloween Square Dance number 3. I liked all of them, but these pumpkins were my favorite because look at them. And I know Steph also picked this up, which is really exciting. I'm excited to see her do it, but they come with the embellishments. Can't show them to you because they're glued in here, and I don't want to show the patterns. So, love these. They're so cute, and I really like how they have them finished with fabric. I'm definitely hoping that maybe I can get those pumpkins done by Halloween. That would be fun because it's a little stitch. I normally really enjoy doing huge ones, so I think doing a small one would be really cool and refreshing for me. I also picked up, this is my last Halloween stitch from Tiny Modernist. It is Halloween Wreath, and it just looked really cute and like it would be fast and fun to do. So super cute. I did get, which of course I don't have with me, hopefully if this works out and you guys are okay with me not editing it, I will start recording more frequently because I did get a really cute finishing item from Target, and I was kind of trying to find something that I could fit in there. So hopefully one of those will fit well. Okay. My last 2 patterns are from Carolyn Manning Designs, which I did not even know existed, you guys. Didn't even know it was a thing. But when I saw these, when I tell you, my jaw dropped. Okay, I love quilting, love it. But I am not a quilter. I don't foresee myself becoming one. I just love them, they're so beautiful. Guys, were you guys aware of this? Am I just out of my mind? There are cross stitch patterns that are quilts. Guys, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you guys. I'm not sure I love the colors. They're really pretty. They just don't fit my house. And this is something that I would want to hang up and display year round. So I'm really trying to figure out how I'm going to change the colors because there are a lot of them. So I am not sure how I'm going to change the colors, but this is the first one. This is Starstruck. So pretty. This looks just like a quilt you'd have on your bed, and I'm obsessed, which I'm sure I've said 7,000 times throughout this video, and the pumpkin patch. So these are actually 4 different ones, and they're beautiful. And I'm really excited to stitch these. I feel like these will be stitches that, now, you guys hold me tight to saying this because I'll stitch it and it'll take forever like that patchwork bunny, but they look like they'll be fast. I just jinxed myself, so you watch. But anywho, these are beautiful, and they were only $7, y'all. I bought all the ones she had, which were 2. But I'm definitely keeping an eye on her website because there are a ton of them and they're all gorgeous. So definitely keep an eye out for those. Okay, I promise we're almost done with all this stuff that I have collected. And this is all from my living room, guys. That's not good. Lots of stuff. Okay. So this is a bead nabber that I picked up from another cross stitch shop that we went to on a little trip. I haven't opened it yet because I haven't done any beading since I got it, but it's intention. This is from Stitch and Frame at Rock Hill, South Carolina. Okay, so it's supposed to pick up those beads. I don't know if you can hear the door in the kitchen, but that's Nathan. He's still here, guys. Don't fret, okay? So that's awesome. I also got these cute little embroidery scissors that are pink and polka dot, and that's nice. They have thread on them from when I was stitching right before I filmed this. So those are super cute, and I've been loving those. All right, let me get my scary receipts out of the way. I will just go ahead and show these. I did pick up a ton of Pat's favorite needles because I've decided that those are my favorite thing ever to stitch with. Again, just going to be super transparent because I don't know if this happens to any of you. If it does, please comment down below because it would make me feel so better. My hands get hot, especially with the fact that we don't have the air conditioning right. So my needles tend to tarnish really bad, and it's very aggravating. Pat's favorite needles don't do that. So I did, sorry, excuse me, buy 4 different sets of them. So I have size 28 and size 26, and I love them. So hopefully these will last me forever. And if I could just stop dropping them in my chair right here and losing them, that would be really fantastic. Okay, let me peek in this bag. I believe, yeah, almost, guys. So when I tell you that I was a hair frustrated, that is just the facts. I bought so much fancy floss for $2.50 a piece, I think. Okay, and I don't remember what it was for. That's so fun, isn't it? So if you happen to be a Miracle person and recognize all of these colors and think, I think I know what that's for, I would love to hear from you because clearly I had something in mind back when we did this before school started, and now I think it would be a miracle if I could figure out, you know, what all these colors were for, because at this point, I feel that I have started a collection of colors and spent a bunch of money for no reason because I don't know what they're for. So I'm sure that one day when I can remember, or you guys can be my saving grace, you'll be like, oh, and I'll be thanking myself that I now have all of these and don't need to go purchase them. But for right now, I feel like a goof. So when I say that I bought a lot, like, I am not joking with you. This is ridiculous. These are all week's dyes work, okay? So I'm just gonna go through them kind of quick, okay? So we've got Peacock, Peoria Purple. I think that's how you say that. Think about these names, people. If you recognize them, you let me know. Meredith's Pink, Skinny Dip, Father's Day. I understand my lighting is horrible. I'm so sorry. Union Blue, Aqua, Absinthe. It's neon green, guys, okay? Mascara, Blue Topaz, Moon Glow, Caribbean, so pretty. Blackboard, I also love that. Clockwork, Crepe Myrtle, White Lightning, Molasses, Whitewash, last but not least, Squash. So tons of floss, which I'm excited about because now I have them, and if I ever need them for something, you know, I've got them. Oh, look, another one. Purple Majesty as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you my Gentle Arts. I just have 2 of these. I thought these were the same, but they are definitely not. So I have Acorn and Oatmeal. Last but not least, I have the Gentle Art in Deep Forest, Endive, and the bucket, or 10 bucket, I'm sorry. Okay, 4 more items and we're done with this segment of the program. As Steph says, I watched their videos today and ordered some things that I'm very excited to show you guys. Did you know that there was something to help you lay the little teeny tiny ends of thread? Because I did not, and I am very excited about it. We'll talk about that in just a second because I'm just beside myself with excitement. So I did get some more Mill Hill beads. So this is 42031. It's like a lime green, which I'm sure is for something as well. This is 02022, and it's like a gray. And then this is 42013, and it's a red. So pretty. Last but not least, I got this glitter. It could be light. It's just glitter to me, and it is E168, and it is DMC, and it's just very pretty. So I got that. The last thing I think I'm going to show you for this video that I was able to scrounge up while I decided I was going to film is this beautiful piece of fabric that a friend of mine hand dyed for me. It was coffee or tea dyed, can't remember, but so pretty. It was just a white piece of Ada from Joann's, and it's gorgeous. So thank you, friend. I don't know if you want me to say your name, so I won't, but you know who you are, and I really appreciate you. But yeah, other than that, I think that that's all that I have surrounding me at the moment. If you're interested in anything that I shared, or you have any comments, I would love to hear them. I'm, again, so sorry that I've been gone. So that is kind of the end of the cross-stitch portion. I will give you a brief overview of what's been going on with our life from the last time I spoke to you. So Nathan has a new job that is awesome for both of us. I also have a new job. Surprise! I'm still a special education teacher. I'm in my second year of teaching now, which made it through my first year through COVID-19. So woohoo! Got my master's degree. Very exciting. So I am now a 6th grade special education teacher at the district in which I live, which has been really nice because my commute is about 6 minutes. Guys, I can't even get through 2 Hamilton songs, okay? Like, I just get there real quick. And it's been so refreshing. My administration's amazing. The district's amazing. Like, I could cry even talking about it. I'm in such a good place mentally now, which is probably why I'm back and able to do this, because I'm feeling so much better within myself. So yeah. So that's a lot of changes, and like right now, Nathan's shifts are all messed up. Next weekend, I'll be going to a country music festival, which I'm really excited about. I'll, of course, have my mask on. I'm fully vaccinated, but there's gonna be a lot of people there, so we're not gonna take any risks because this girl does not want COVID. Okay, so yeah. I think that is probably it for now. If you guys have any questions at all, please leave a comment down below. This video has been so long already, so I'm sure I'll think of stuff that I forgot, but I just wanted to get on here as soon as I was like motivated enough to film this. I wanted to go ahead and get it done. So I'm gonna start the upload process right now, and hopefully it'll be up tonight, which is a Sunday night. I have work tomorrow, so fingers crossed. I miss you guys so much, and please know, all of you that reached out to me on Facebook, on my Instagram, I love you guys, and Nathan and I really appreciate it, and I'm sorry that we just disappeared without any word. I'm sorry about that. I know that can be really concerning when people just drop off the face of the earth. So we are all good, and we're actually, you know, we're really at a great point in our life right now. So that's really exciting. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Please make sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe if you like it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.